This is the largest gun buyback in the history of Essex County. In terms of the numbers, we had 1,770 guns, so it's a tremendous effort. And it brings our total number of guns to 5,400, which it far exceeds what my expectations were when we started talking about doing these programs throughout the state back in the fall. As I've said more than once, I don't suggest that the gun buybacks are a solution or the solution to the gun violence problem. What I've suggested and what I've continued to see through this gun buyback initiative is that they're part of a solution because they're allowing us to take dangerous weapons out of circulation. And I will tell you that anecdotally, everybody I've seen in the communities, both the faith-based communities and the people that live in the communities from where these guns are coming, are all very thankful for the efforts of everybody you see behind me because they feel a little bit safer now because of the steps that we're taking. These aren't the only steps that we take. We take steps to combat gun trafficking and drug violence and gang violence every day, and those things will remain a big part of our program, and those efforts will continue in every way that we can to support the municipalities here and throughout the state so that we can make these communities safer every day. I understand that as part of this program, we get some guns that are simply unwanted guns that people have in their homes. But interestingly, what we hear from those people is that they're no longer comfortable having the firearm in their homes. And if that's the case, this is a good use of money. And as you can see, with 1,100 handguns, many of which could be community handguns, and those are guns that get hidden in places so that multiple gang members and drug dealers can have access to them. Taking those guns out of circulation is a huge step because those guns are not only used by the drug dealers and the gang leaders, those guns can be found by children and other innocents who can then hurt themselves. So I'm very proud of the effort that we've made. I'm very proud of the cooperation that we've had in Essex County because we're like-minded in our pursuit of creating an environment that's safer for everybody in New Jersey, especially the communities that are most affected by gun violence. The success of this program has been because we've been able to have such a wonderful relationship with the faith-based community, and they've been such strong proponents of the program.
Well, again, I think it's very important because every gun is reflective of one less funeral, one less suicide, or one less homicide in our community. So some people may not count it as valid, but one less mother we have to console, one less child we have to bury is completely impactful in our community.
Look at the table. Look at the table. We found illegal weapons. We found stolen weapons, these instruments of destruction. And so anybody who looks at this table understands how dangerous these weapons are, understands that they came often from people who they themselves were afraid of having them used for criminal activity. So this is a good, solid program. It will make Newark safer. It'll make Essex County safer. It'll make our state safer. And to have our Attorney General here in Newark standing up for security and safety as he and his team does on a daily basis, but providing a means and mechanisms for removing this level of armaments. I mean, look at this table. I mean, this is an arsenal that could fuel a small war. I mean, this is incredible to me. And so this is going to make our community safer in a way that I know is going to accelerate some of our overall efforts. So today I'm grateful to the clergy. I'm grateful for the exceptional leadership of our Attorney General and for all those that participated. And the last thing I'll say is the reality is we're all in the same community here. You know, robbers and stick-up artists and criminals, they don't pay attention to political borders. We had a murder in Newark this week, feet away from a border. So folks don't matter. We're all in this together, and that's why the state approach, the comprehensive approach being taken by the Attorney General is really admirable. He's doing it the right way, and I'm grateful as a local mayor.